a fuck, cause I can't give a fuck. An assassin with passion, the hash that runs till his eyeballs are black. And from back to the front, then it's back to the truck with some cash in the trunk. And the acid effects to the last of the month. I'm bombastically smashing this track for you cunts. And
This is a rematch between two rappers previously, so the rapper on my right, introduce yourself.
Yeah, it's Dr. Apocalypse coming out of the far north. Fucking shout outs. Oh, I've got so many J-Rock, the fucking 1 ounce peoples, the fucking, this guy right here, Dying Wish, fucking represent for all the peoples of the north. Doing it, Dargaville, bitches.
And the rapper on my left, introduce yourself.
The Compressor here. I gotta say, I am a bit nervous, because he beat me once, but let's make this.
Let's do it, man. Ready for the rock, paper, scissors?
Okay, we're gonna do rock, paper, scissors. In the best of three.
2, hey. 1, 2, hey. 1, 2, hey.
Fuck.
I'm on first.
Okay, go.
90 seconds. So it's a 90-second battle.
Per round.
Let the round begin.
This is some Wizard of Oz shit in real life. Because factually, I've come out to the Wicked West. Now here's the sick and stressful, dick-obsessed, testicle-less, broomstick-wielding bitch who wants to battle me. Yeah, if he had a brain, he might not have overreacted so dramatically. You started your own league just to get a rematch? Trying to recapture the majesty? You're suffering a relapse from pee, perhaps. You'll take a couple of stabs about your grand's vag and naturally get handed a fatality. If you had a heart, I'd rip that motherfucker right out your chest cavity. Call it depravity, brutality, Mortal Kombat, and reality. But you ain't Liu Kang. I heard you like to bang cock, not Wu-Tang. So let's see how your relatives handle a tragedy. Though in actual fact, I should probably leave that kind of action for the fanatics and fans of the 1 ounce fucking family. I don't see them reacting that casually. So when they find your mangled cadaver all massively stabbed up outside the back of some Avondale factory, I'll be telling the constabulary suicide was the case. You might as well fight against gravity as Doc Apocalypse's cannibalistic savagery. You've got courage, I guess, but yeah, it's the courage of the Titanic captain sailing from disaster to calamity, from mere madness to ass-backwards insanity. Look, it's not your fault that I enthusiastically handed you assault and battery with the multiple systematic bitch slaps last time we battled. It's just your fault you re-challenged me. See, he came on like some kind of crap psychotherapist, but wait, slow it down. And you'll see Rap Psycho, the rapist over here, still trying to claim that he's a poet now, but you can't psychoanalyze this vigilante beast or guess my motives and designs. You ain't the damn police, and furthermore, it ain't the Silence of the Lambs, Clarice. I'll scoop your brains out like a fucking can of Fancy Feast. You go for personals beyond your feeble grasp and reach. Your craft is weak, like an emo kid's notebook, only half as deep. He's like, my poetry's got feelings. It's a masterpiece. But then you name drop guys with steel who put your ass to sleep, like Apocalypse's all-angle assault bruises, bastards better beware. Compressor can't comprehend consequences of his doomed devilish dare. Dark's elucidating evil education, everything's fair. Foretelling my fake fuckwit foes, failure and fist fighting, phonetic finesse, fucking fashionable flair, but fuck that. No, 26 letters in me, you know how that ends, and you should all fear us. But just for now, I'm gonna let his royal queerness queef out a little more weirdness so we can all hear this comparison is true. You're self-destructive like Chao Su, while I carry destroyer status like Lord Beerus. Fucking time.
Okay. On me? So we meet again, but this time, I'll give you no pity. This dog has a bite. The sight of this won't be pretty. You can call it fate, cause I'll make you see hell. It's like Freddy versus Jason. He beat me once, now I'm back here in the dream realm. As I said, he beat me once. I say this in all honesty. The judges were his friends. That win was stolen off of me. People thought you caught a body, but you didn't kill me properly, cause bitch, I'm back here on my feet. I ain't taking no apologies. Now he ain't about that street life. He's neither felt no heat or committed dirty deeds. So wonder what it feels like to be white. You people got me cynical with your pitiful personalities. He put me in the cells while he commits the felonies. If you try to take my salary and put up a fight, the drugs you smoke is like a racial class. The whiter it gets, the more it fucks up our life. Now I'll say as a fact, not just metaphorically, white people fuck up everything, now and historically. He's got Christian family, Bibles in the right hand, believing in Jesus to worship drones of a white man. You call me terrorist, which is why the whites are hating me. His Lord Jesus was black, but he forced blacks into slavery. You wouldn't even pray for me, so I know you're fucking worthless. You draw Jesus to be white, but a black man is who you really worship. Now against me, there's no defending. You better surrender. This is a pathway to hell he shouldn't have entered. I'll break this guy down. Remember, compress means flattened by pressure. So if you got your rounds, you better start aiming. I'll kill off this clown. His remains will be unfound. I hope you start praying. I'm the real apocalypse. You better take a bow. I said this in BTG. I'll say it now. I came to cause a plague. This shit's an Arab invasion. Now before I finish you off, you better check yourself before you die in the moment. I hope you die, you rodent. If he kills me now, he better stay focused, because he's like that fat fuck Ikez. Gets lazy in his rounds because he's always too tired to finish off his opponents. Time.
I gotta rebut this shit. You fucking dissing on the doc because he's Anglo-Saxon? That's straight racist, bitch! So I guess if you were white, that'd make the Klan your faction. I ain't got time for snakes, so call me motherfucking Samuel Jackson, because you can catch a bullet like the slave master when fucking Django capped him. Anyway, your mental potential is short on the level of dwarves, and I'm not talking Peter Dinklage, more the bent and degenerate sort. See, my weapons of war are sentences forged into perilous swords and telekinetic contortions that pop off the top of your head like a cork the second you step through the door. This contemptuous cunt battled me once, now he thinks he's ready for more? Ready for gore, forgetting of course that I wield the predatory machete and saw? Ready for war, neglecting the fact that I'll confetti the corpse of any and all MCs, give them what the ferryman's 2 pennies afford. And it didn't take a 5-year fucking medical course to see that your face resembles several sorts of fucking genital warts. This veteran walks through fields of blood and terrible torture, while the Compressor's just all about that quest to lick some sweatier balls. So watch me perpetrate obdurate murder with verses inter this impertinent squirm and invertebrate burn you like churches infernally terminate you off the face of the earth. With these words I make surgical perforations in your vertebrae, certainly cause for continuity tourniquets. I'm the eternal hate merchant, your vermin face death. I'm the serpent of Eden returned again. See, my bars are colder than soldiers in Operation Barbarossa off the coast of Estonia, colder than frozen ammonia, colder than getting your nuts stuck to the North Pole and catching a dose of pneumonia. I'm compulsively showing you rhymes heavy like the neutronium core of a supernova explosion in Cassiopeia, heavy like stabbing the Pope right through the pulpit or podium, because I don't worship fucking Jesus. Hail Satan, bitch! Yeah. Yeah, the fucking... Sorry about that. Stabbing the Pope right through his pulpit or podium. I'm doper than hydro, cocaine, and opium growing in Cambodia. Motherfucker, this terrible misfit soul pisses petroleum all over a dipshit troll. Thoroughly disses his poverty, addiction, tone, syntax, and poetry, then slings his misses a vicious boning under the Christmas mistletoe. You're ripped to bits and gristled by my vicious flow, wishing for codeine. That's the official don't fuck with apocalypse munitions code. My words are like intercontinental ballistic missiles loaded with specific quotes and spit with terrific force from out of my mephitic throat. Shuriken dipped in cyanide to make entire cities choke. So much for all your shitty hopes. In round 3, I'll get down to the nitty gritty, tear this motherfucker to bits, and it really ain't gonna be pretty, folks.
Okay, Martin. Okay, on some real talk, this white boy's no fighter. You won't stop me, I'll make your soul leave your body. This guy has a ghostwriter. I got a theory, one that I'm following. You steal your jokes from Quad Damage and your looks from Iron Solomon. So who is it? What's next? He's got no style of his own, enough said. He raps about so much dick that his name should be Cumbreth. Now in the last battle, he called me an Islamic State militant. I'll put your head in the motion. I suggest you get going before turning your life to shit like an explosion. That's right, I'm Arab. That fact is evident. I got a suicide vest for this pessimist. Look at this degenerate. I'll chase this freak out of town like Moses in his Exodus. You can't do shit to me. I'll break you from your neck to your ankles, and I'll imitate you like you did to me in our last battle. I'm Dr. Apocalypse. You better pay your homage, bitch. You can suck your dicks, swallow your pride down your esophagus. I don't play nicely. I kill like HIV. So if you do the math, you'll know that I'm positive. But straight up, that's him. I ain't intimidated. Bitch, you're basic, tasteless, no elegance. Mine's these props, you're just stupid and talentless. How the fuck are you a veteran? You couldn't fight with your hands right? Real soldiers know. Stepping on an Arab is stepping on a landmine. But I get why he's stupid. He's from a small town where people get bent. If you're a true blood, I'd call you a redneck. Take your best bet, I'll get you decimated. I'll fuck up your genetics as if your parents were related. But let's talk about his parents, how your mother created you. Don't take it to heart, but she was ripped apart when she was making you. Your mother was sad. I bet your dad was hating you, because when you came out her womb, I'm surprised she made it through. Your weight holds you down, so don't be proud with your verse. Big tits are good in a woman, but this bitch is a curse. So when you listen to me, you won't get enough of it. I compress with a capital C. Round 3's capital punishment. Time.
Well. Your own hubris or apocalypse? Do you perceive the bigger threat? I'll burn you up like cigarettes. Don't even have to touch the trigger yet. With every single thing I've said, your malignantly disfigured head creates a bigger spread of pink and red than Jackson Pollock drinking liquor mixed with myths. Yeah, your pricks suggest you swear in silence. I'm incepting prayers of violence and dialects they don't accept in science. Baphomet, the timeless lord of Armageddon, bless my mind with a relentless bias. Both left and right hemispheres designed to manifest alliance without a shred or minimal percent of kindness. When I rhyme, I bust heads like recidivist revenge and riots. Pariah to the feds and pious preachers inculcating their mimetic virus. By comparison, you're quite pathetic, mindless. Bow down before my prophetic highness as these words sever your neck like the kinetic strike of iron machetes flying when diplomacy's been set aside. My genotype is that of seraphim and cenobites, and that's not poetic license. Your mental heritage presents a petty style, like pissant penitence in peasant times. It's not that I'm a better rhyme spitter or a better writer, it's that your psyche's saturated with the remnants of your sexual crimes. So every feather-light fucking rhyme you've written with your pen is childish. I guess I could try to teach this guy the alphabet a second time, but I suspect he'd never get it right without medical electrodes embedded in your fucking cerebellum and discrepant spine set alight. However, that's a head I'd rather put a 7-ounce sediment of lead inside. I come prepared to strike, prepared to snipe with sentences of adamantium and ceramite. I'll lay you down to necrotize, tuck you into bed at night with your family, friends, dependents, and a pair of bloody red beheading knives. I'm like Charlton Heston with his hands around the AK-47 Smith & Wesson's techs and nines. I'll split your mind like light split through a prism. Better recognize you're dripping jism like a bitch in prison. Better check your rectum size. It's like Cobain said on the 7th track of Nevermind, cassette or vinyl. You're pissing territorial. That's ill-advised when you're up against a terrifying revenant who'll end your life with just a single verse. You're cursed. Fall to your knees and pray like reverends and Mennonites. This is our second battle, but it's the end this time as I compress this pedophile's head with the impact of a metal pipe. I suggest you get it right before the next time you fucking get a mic. I suggest you understand why I'm obsessed with this battle shit to live a better life. It's not just independent hype. After all, we're all in this together to show a world of bitches what acapella Armageddon's like. Fucking time.
Yeah.
Woo.
Last round, man. Ready? Okay. Now your life, I'll be running it. You can never murder me. Round 3's capital punishment, so I'll start you off internally. Now I heard your friend overdosed. He was fighting for his life, it was hurting. Now I hope that he rests, just as respect for him as a person. I don't disrespect the dead, but instead, I'll show him life if the tables were turning. Imagine that was you, your mind was getting colder. You're in your deathbed, you couldn't get rest, wishing you were sober. See, I stay away from drugs that cause all the mayhem. White people force it on us, this guy chooses to take them. I know this topic is touchy, but it honestly disgusts me. Hip-hop is overrun by intoxicated junkies. Bring it to your friend the way that he looks at you. You're a fucking doctor. You knew it was something you shouldn't do. So I'll give you no mercy. I suggest you go early. I got no blood in my hands, but I will get it dirty. I could never be bought. 1 ounce doesn't own me. He sold out to dealer. First time a white man was bought out by a Modi. When you rap, you barely breathe. I'll put a gap between your teeth. You're a lyrical thief, no original schemes. I'll beat this bitch till he couldn't see this day. Remember the ABC scheme? That was stolen off DNA. It doesn't surprise me, don't patronize me, just listen. Your stolen schemes is just the white genes in him. He stole rap from the blacks like it's renewable. White people couldn't do math, so he stole the Arab numerals. So the real truth, it's told within this diss. His schemes is just another thing of stolen shit put within his list. So I said round 3's capital punishment. You won't be able to stop me. Just give me 5 coffins so I can carry his fat body. Time!
Fucking fire!